As we approach winners final, what a way to break in winners finals. Maleev, the best Mechanica in the West for sure, versus Twin, who's the best Lollipop in the West for sure. So this is going to be a slobber knocker, as Maleev opts for. Maleev has top 3 guaranteed. Actually, that's very impressive. That's very good for her. That's awesome. And she's going for Bub Funchuck. That's the kind of set that you would only see on Mechanica. I think that's a well, not well. You know what I mean. It's a set that you wouldn't see all the time, but Mechanica allows combinations like that to work really, really well. As Twin, as he normally does against heavies, he puts away the Biffler Ice Dragon in favor of Toaster Slapamander to deal with that super armor. But Maleev is actually doing some work against Twin, and she's going to take the first round. Round 1 to Maleev, in a rather convincing fashion, too. She had quite a bit of health left. Twin's going to have to make some hardcore adjustments for this one.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's a great start here for Maleev, just because this is a set I personally have never seen Twin run in tournament. Maybe I haven't, I just haven't paid attention. It's one
he used it last week again.
Oh,
but
so I was gonna say it's certainly not one that he is as comfortable with.
Right, because usually he doesn't have to deal with super armor, and even against me, even against Brass, he still uses that. Nice awareness of knowing whether or not he could get out of that rush by parrying away from it and then jumping away and knocking her out of rush with Slapamander. Excellent awareness from Twin. That was awesome. But Twin is already, I mean, Maleev is still working up that rush gauge. She's going to get it not too late after Twin does.
Honestly, I think Maleev is still controlling neutral here pretty well, all things considered, even with Twin's brief adaptation here in round 2. It's just Maleev controlling the pace of the game much more so than...
I wonder if they've ever met before in tournament, these two, because...
They have to have.
Really?
They have to have. I mean, think about all the tournaments they've been at together. These two have traveled more than most other people have for ARMS.
This is true. But, you know where Maleev's going to be traveling to? Straight back to the stream channel, because the game's over. So they're both going to be traveling back to the stream channel for that one. Nice game 1 victory for Maleev. Maleev could be looking at 2 straight upsets. Beating both the 1 and the 2 seed would be no short feat indeed. It will definitely convince me to seed her higher in the first one. Excellent first game for Maleev there. I think, again, major readjustment has to happen for Twin, because I think his style of playing does not work for like what Maleev's bringing to the table. It's like I think I can
They're
talk
going
to
temple.
They're going.
I totally agree with what you're saying. I think what Twin 5-0 is currently bringing to the game just cannot keep up with the way Maleev is playing. Maleev's got a game plan and is coming in here aggressive, point to point, ready to go. And Twin just feels like he's kind of on the defensive, backtracking over at least the bad idea in round 1 here. Maybe he'll get something cooking here.
Especially against Maleev with his 2 firearms. I think he's got to be a little more proactive. Because I think if you only play reactively, then it just gives Mechanica control of the game, and she can just. Is there a raid going on? No, you just had a big viewer jump. Let's go. They're watching ARMS.
People love ARMS, baby. It's 2020. People love ARMS.
Right? People are coming out of the woodworks to love ARMS. I love it. It's awesome. As we enter Game 2 of Winners Finals of this tournament, once again, this is Maleev, the best Mechanica player in the West, versus Twin 5-0, the best Lollipop player in the West. 2 masters of their craft. Going at it here in Steel Trap number 4, as Maleev's going to get a shield break. That shield damage with Funchuck is obscene. It's like guaranteed every time, I think. If you have 2, it's definitely guaranteed.
If you have 2, it's definitely guaranteed. If you have 1, you need another arm that can break easily.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is guaranteed, I mean shield. I'm talking about shield breaking, of course.
Yeah, shield.
Funchuck has crazy shield damage for sure. But Twin, he's making minor adjustments, but I think Maleev is just using these pillars really, really well.
Well, you see, the thing too is Maleev's comfortable just holding shield behind the pillar, because she knows, well, what am I going to do, punch into it? No, she's just going to take Slapamander on block, let Twin 5-0 kind of spin his wheels a little bit, and then get back in once they're not behind a pillar anymore.
That's true. And also, Funchuck stuttering his movement is going to come back to hurt him a whole bunch as Maleev takes the first round Twin 5-0 still yet to take a round from Maleev in this set, as Maleev looks to go up 2-0, the dreaded 2-0 lead in a tournament. I would not want to be on the receiving end of that. As we enter the second round, Twin 5-0 for perhaps the first time ever that I've seen, opting to go with double glove. He just decided that Slapamander wasn't doing the job, so he turned it in, and now he has two toasters, and we're going to start seeing some boxing going on.
It's a very rare double glove Twin 5-0.
Very rare. Like, if you're watching this probably won't ever happen again until he has to play, like, Maleev or Dendi, or another heavy player. It will probably not happen again. Did he know that pillar was going to break if he did that route? He probably
Sometimes your brain's giant, sometimes you're just lucky. Best thing, though, audience can't tell.
That's true. We will never know, but I can say that he probably knew that. That was excellent awareness. And we're going to see a shield break. He parries, but then he goes forward.
No shield break. Yeah, he parried for a super dash because it looked like Maleev was going to back off, and it baited him into taking about 45 damage on hit. Still optimization, because it wasn't going to shield break. It was going to get close.
That 45 is the 45 is part of the relatively little damage that's been dealt between in this round. Double toasters working out for him quite a bit. But as he rushes and presumably takes the round, yes,
there it is.
We're going to have to see how. Yeah, we're going to have to see how Maleev responds to it, as we have a potential 1-1 situation or a 2-0 situation. Game 2, I don't know if it's as important as Game 3, but Game 2 is still they're all important. I don't know what, but you know what I mean. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Nice shield, catches Maleev right off of the shield as he gets there with another one. That was excellent. But Maleev answers right back, trading in actually. Is he going to...
Oh.
No, he's not going to be able to. He is going to be able to avoid that. Excuse me. As Maleev unable to compromise off of that rush. Trading in Funchuck for Slapamander. I actually think Manders are very good on. I almost said Maleev when I meant to say Mechanic. That's how much
it just kind of blends together at a certain point.
Honestly, that's how much she represents this character. It's awesome. But Slap, very good pick for Mechanica. We're going to see if Maleev can put the pedal to the metal. Nice charge Mander there, but Twins working with Rush. What a great grab. And even if he missed, he would have been out of harm's way anyway, because he did it right after a super dash. Is that going to end the round? No.
I can't believe Slap missed. That was ridiculous.
She's on her last interaction, but she's fighting back. Maleev with an excellent grab. Fights back. Ooh, super armor. Keeps Maleev alive. And now she's going to have to worry a lot more about straight hits. Nice catch.
Goes for the grab. Let's it rip in neutral. Oh no. Couldn't punish the super dash right. That is the thing with Slap. It's a little funky on Rush sometimes.
Last interaction for both of these players. The next hit will probably win it. Oh, and it goes to Twin.
It looked like she was about to trade with it, and then it just didn't get out in time.
Yeah, man. Lord. That's like trying to turn in your game at the GameStop on the same day that the trade value for that game decreases from $50 to $2. As the GameStop trade comes out in Twin's favor, and we have a 1-to-1 situation. Oh, man. Thank you to all 27 viewers for tuning in. This is ARMS, baby.
Hell yeah,
nice.
It is.
They're going to... Twin bans sparring and Via. Twin wants open space. Twin definitely wants a lot of space to work with. If you box him in, he's going to have a harder time. Maleev, on the other hand, likes open space, right? Or what? I mean, how would you feel about Mechanica? Like, specifically how Maleev plays? Would you think that she prefers less space or more space to work with?
More space. I mean, so the trade-off is that Mechanica wants corners, and she wants room to move around you in those corners. So Sparring Ring isn't necessarily bad because she gets lots of corners, but it does cut off some of her movement options. So it's kind of a trade-off where you take Mechanica. It's like if you take her to a small stage to restrict movement, you can get away with more in neutral, but you're probably going to eat it once she gains advantage. Flip side, if you take it to a larger stage, she's going to spend a lot of the time just kind of staying away from you and running away, but you can kind of get away with Wake Up a little bit easier.
They're going to Maz.
Going to Maz?
They're going back to Maz.
Back to the Maz spec?
Maleev consciously chose to go back to Maz. Oh no, she won on Maz. Okay. Twin is the one that picked Maz, but she won on that. There's no DSR in this tournament, so she can do that. As we go back...
Fuck a DSR. All my homies hate DSR.
As we go back for Game 3, in my opinion, Game 3 is the most important game in a best of 5. No matter what the set score is going into Game 3 is a must-win for both players. No matter what the set score. Because if it's 2-0, you want to keep yourself alive, and if it's 1-1, the 2-1 lead is almost more dangerous than the 2-0 lead, I think, because it's just a matter of fatigue. Look at all those uncharged punches smacking Malieve's armor there. Damage is damage. As Malieve keeps that Slap-O-Mander on instead of going back to the Funchuck, keeping the Slap-O-Mander because it worked out. She's going to get that rush, 45 damage. That's a popular number for incomplete rushes in this tournament so far. Nice neutral. That's Mander didn't connect. Interesting. Is he going to get the rush? Yes, he will. Solid 300 even for Toasters. That's Toasters, man. Middle of the road on damage and everything.
Toaster's just the Mario in this game.
It really is.
Twin looking a lot more confident on Mausoleum. That's a little bit of a flip.
I thought. Oh, that's true. I was like, wait, didn't he? Oh, was that Hydra? I saw Hydra for a split second.
Just a little bit, just a tease.
Just that he thought about it. Nice Danny grab. That was a Danny grab. Excellent Danny grab there. Do you think Toaster or Roaster is better? That's a long conversation, but if you had to give me a short answer.
Roaster.
Roaster?
For this.
Right. We can. Yeah. So what'd you say?
For this.
For this particular situation,
Yes.
Roaster. Yeah. The damage is so important. Ooh, is he gonna? Oh, if it were a non-heavy, that would have knocked Malieve out of the rush. But Malieve is a mech. All that armor coming in handy as Twin at 5-0 takes a considerable lead and also has the meter lead. But the trampoline has opened up.
Oh,
so now,
Biff just missed.
So now this stage is a defensive stage now. I think. Oh, it's what?
Mighty Morphin stage time. The grab from all the way downtown. Twin is looking good
grab.
here.
Whoa!
Malieve kind of crazy.
Get out of here! That was
Malieve
crazy.
kind of nuts.
Are you serious? That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Now,
Whatever that word means, it was that. Oh.
For all the spectacle of that moment, Twin reminds us that he still had the lead. And he will now win Game 3. As Twin takes it around, Twin takes a game on a stage that historically I don't think he likes all that much. I don't think he likes the stage all that much.
He said, I took you back there to test my abilities.
Next on stream will be Dastardly and Kumo. That will be next. That's going to be good. They're going back. Going back to Maz.
Wow, they did that immediately.
That was.
I was
quick.
still drawing Masango.
Here, you could. Yeah, wait. Take the time now. I'll try to solo commentate.
No, you're good. It's almost done anyway. I just gotta color him in.
I see. Game 4. Danny grab doesn't quite work there, and Malieve is back with the Funchuck. Funchuck good for countering boxing, so that's probably part of the thought process there for sure.
Funchuck's done the most work in this set so far.
Yeah. Malieve took the first game using clapback. But what's the name of the arm? Bub Funchuck. So we're gonna try and see to get some of that magic back, as Twin has actually won the last 2 games straight, so the momentum is in his favor. Nice grab there from Malieve to air out the situation a little bit. Is Malieve gonna get rush first? She will. Nice grab. Malieve's rush pressure, I gotta say, super scary.
Yeah.
Malieve's rush pressure is very scary, as she is going to prove why. As she gets a nice conversion, 275 off of that rush, as well as a neutral reset, but only a slight health lead. And that lead is now gone, as the charge, and now she does not have the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And Twin takes the lead both in health and in meter, using double toasters. I never thought I would see that from Twin. But against the heavy, it makes sense. That grab, barely missing.
Barely missing. Malieve was expecting the bait, though. She took shield.
Yeah. Nice. Gets out of the way before she can punish Bub. That's going to connect. And Twin is now on set point to enter Grand Finals. Stun Brass is not good. Well, there's a level of truth to that.
Stun Brass is a character in the game.
There's some truth. I will go into more detail after the set is over, which may or may not happen in this game, since Twind is on tournament point and he's also on the round. But Maleev has a couple things to say about that, and that is she has 320 things to say about that specifically with that rush. Keeps it alive, takes a lead, but Twind again about to get rushed once more. Ooh. Nice
Honestly,
grab
Twind's work of double glove here has just been amazing. This boxing has been able to stop Maleev intertracks entirely, or force her to just take trades over and over again.
This may or may not encourage, like Twind might be encouraging himself to play more double glove, because this has a myriad of application. It just applies really, really well to armor characters. But Maleev would have you believe that's not the case, because she's working with a significant lead right now, like a heavy lead. However,
Crazy lead.
Yeah, 3 or 4 interactions in Twind's favor would bring this back to even, I would say. But that's a tall order against Maleev, so we're going to see who can do it. With 30 seconds left on the clock, this round's gone on pretty long. We might reach the conclusion or not, because Maleev brings Twind into the red. A couple more
range. Maleev, to reiterate, kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. It is super crazy. 15 seconds on the clock. Will we see a timeout, or will we have a resolution? Maleev probably not thinking too much about, because I feel like it's actually probably a wrap at this point, because there's only 6 seconds left. Even though we just got that toaster, I feel like the grab might have helped there. There's a grab right there, but it's not going to be enough. Maleev takes that round as you go to the final round.
Maleev's a player who gets very into the zone, and if she's not in the zone, she's completely out of the zone.
It's true. You know what? That is true. Maleev is a zoner, but like not. You know what I mean? Like they're a zoner. Once they get in the zone, it's very challenging first to get them out of the zone, and just to beat them. Period. When they're in the zone.
There's very few players that put as much of their emotions into the game as Maleev does.
She puts it all on the table. She puts it all every time. It's an exhausting process, but it yields, I should say, very good results as she takes that grab, resets neutral, gets some time to back up. If Maleev loses this round, she gets sent to losers, and Twind wants to do that as quickly as possible. Nice 300 rush there.
I think Twind has hit that bait literally every single time he's gone for it.
Every single time? Every
single time.
Very effective bait. Nice charge toaster. Another charge toaster. That's a lot of damage also, but it's also a lot of mental damage, because when you're in a situation like this and it starts running away from you like that, it can do considerable mental damage. But Maleev, very formidable, gonna try and keep it alive. Breaks the grab, but she's gonna get it. Is it gonna break shield? Yes, it will.
Take 30 damage.
But we also can't forget about that shield damage.
Not it. Wow, I thought that was it. I thought that was just enough.
No, that's not. Yeah, no. I'm pretty good at that, actually. I like the eyeball stuff like that. Is that gonna be it? Yes, it will.
Funchak ain't got the retraction speed to get away from that, at least.
There it is. Twind 5-0 takes winners finals 3-1.